Life is interesting and life is worth living. But with all the living and all the chaos and all the achievement running around and everything we want to achieve in life, what is the main essence of life and why are we alive? Many people live and die without knowing the essence of life. In this video, I'm going to show you the essence of life that will make life worth living for you, and you can make that your goal for living.
It's my East China. I'm an expert global business solutions expert and your real estate success strategist, known as the mayor of House Business Channel, where I discuss only business and you can do business directly with me, called My Ace TV, and you can check it out right here. This channel is my personal contribution channel where I'll be giving you exceptional values on business, personal finance, personal development, and life success. And I'll be doing that with a lot of fun, because my one word is fun. And I always seek, teach, inspire, create, collaborate. You can just call me the contributor. Join the exceptional 5% that will watch this video to the end, because you're very special people and you're rare. Welcome on board. Let's learn stories together.
Welcome to my daily insights into my daily quotes with my ace, where I give you a longer, deeper insight into my daily quotes for deeper secrets for your accelerated results. And today's quote says, dreams are the only excess of life. We haven't lived if we haven't passionately pursued our heartfelt dreams. I say dreams are divine. They are God's stimuli for showing us where our success lies. If God wants you to move to Lagos, He'll put a dream in your soul and spirit that will draw you and pull you towards Lagos. If God wants you to inspire this generation, He'll put a dream for inspiration in you that you just won't be yourself until you achieve that dream. So the main essence of life is not just dream, but the tail end of the essence of life is happiness. We do everything we want to do in life because we want to be happy. Achieving our dreams will make us happy. Getting married will make us happy. Getting money will make us happy. Even those of us that are religious, that believe in heaven and hell, if heaven was not going to make us happy, yours sincerely will not be working to go there. Happiness is the real essence of life, and God places your happiness in your dreams and your goals. So wherever your dreams are, that's where your happiness pot of gold, or at the end of the rainbow, is. So your rainbow is your goal. At the end of it is the achievement of your goal, and that's where the pot of happiness and fulfillment lies. So these 6 goals are the goals that can make you the happiest on earth. If you dare do these 6 things, I promise you, you will have the essence and the reward of goals and dreams, which is happiness. The first goal is the goal to be the most of you. The happiest of you is the best of you. The most frustrated of you is the worst of you. When you make mistakes, commit crime, and do bad things, do you notice that you feel gloomy? That's why. Why is that God created you to be the happiest at your best? But have you noticed when you do the best thing, like you're a striker in a football team and you score a hat-trick and you did your best and it's because of you that your team won, you notice the happiness you feel. That exhilaration is a taste of heaven and divinity, because happiness only lies in your best and sadness lies in your worst. So the first goal is the goal to be the best and the most of you. Whatever you are good at and whatever you are called to be, don't settle for less. Go for the best and the most of that thing, and I assure you, you'll be happy. The second essence goal set that will make you happiest on earth is the goal to be the best son or daughter. Hardly does any one of us fall into the universe without a father and a mother. Even motherless babies' homes have caregivers and guidance, and sometimes are adopted by adopted parents and mothers. The first goal in life, no matter how young you are, why not set a goal to be the best son and daughter there is in this world. Not just the best son and daughter to your parents, but the best son and daughter that anybody can have in this world. Have you seen the joy and exhilaration on the faces of parents when their sons and daughters do noble things? When I see validated goal that will make you very happy and make you fulfilled in this life, if you dare to have the goal to master money. There's no discussion we have on this channel without bringing money, because we live in an economic universe. And most people think that money will make them happy. Money will make you miserable if you are a servant to money. Money will make you happy if you can be a master to money and money becomes your servant. As P.T. Barnum said, money is a terrible master, but an excellent servant. Why not have a goal for you to master money, that you be a master of money and make money your servant and your slave? The goal is not just to accumulate it. The goal is not just to fight for it. The goal is not just to scramble for it. The goal is to master it, that it will be your servant, that if you call it, it will answer. If you tell it move, it will move. And you can tell money, I'm a man under authority. I have people under me and I tell them move and they move, come, they come. So you, money, move and it moves. Come and you come. And very few wealthy people have developed this mastery of money, that they call money at will and distribute money as will and send money on errands at will. If you can do that, I assure you, you'll be happy. Some of the most miserable people in the world are people that accumulated a lot of money but are still slaves to their money. And how tragic it is when we hear that a billionaire committed suicide. And we'll be wondering, he has all the money in the world. Why is he so sad? It's because he never knew the secret of money is not how much of it you have that sets you free. The secret of money is how much you master it to be your servant, and you are not a servant to money that makes you happy. So the third goal is set a goal to master money and be bigger than money, because for you to master anything, you have to be bigger than that thing. So the fourth goal is set a goal to be the best spouse. This is one goal that so many of us neglect. We want the best spouse, but we don't set a goal to be the best spouse. And in this world, you don't attract what you want, you attract what you are. If you are a best spouse and you watch out for a good spouse, you attract the best spouse. If you are a best employee, you watch out for the best employer, you attract the best employer. So set a goal to be the best thing as a man that can happen to any woman. If you're a woman, set a goal to be the best thing as a woman that can happen to any man. And then begin to go around with yourself like a trophy, looking for the man or woman that is worthy of this blessing called you. So why don't you set a goal to be the best husband and the best wife, that when you are married, your spouse will tell the world of how good, how beautiful, how caring, how faithful, how wonderful, how inspiring you are. And I assure you, if you set that goal, you'll be so happy at the end of that goal that you would have met the real essence of living. The fifth goal, which is very much needed in Africa and Nigeria and needed in the most of the black race, is to set the goal to be an example. For the generation and the genealogy of Andrew Carnegie, the joy of having Andrew Carnegie in their family lineage is not his money, but the example of his story. I'm so envious of the people that are in the family tree of Thomas Edison. The joy of having him in their family tree or ancestry is not the money, but he's the highest failure on earth that has failed 10,000 times. No other man living has recorded more failures than Thomas Edison. So even your genealogy, you can't fail as much as Thomas Edison. And the universe rewarded him handsomely for those failures with over a century of dominance in the electric industry. I envy the people that have John D. Rockefeller in their lineage, because the example of John D. Rockefeller is not what he was able to do with Standard Oil, but how he rose from nothing to something, and how he gave and made the Rockefeller Foundation one of the most powerful foundations that has influenced education and medicine in the world. And I won't end without the example of my mentor and the most educated illiterate I know, Dr. Cosmos Maduka. The greatest gift of him to Nigeria, and if you're a Nigerian, find out his story, is that even though he came from a poor background, even though he wasn't able to go to school and only stopped at primary 2 or 3, he was able to build so much from nothing that he became a billionaire in dollars, and recently bought a company in Japan. I'm sure he will be the first Nigerian to buy a company in Japan. It is that example that I want to set the goal of becoming, that I am an example that generations after now can look up to inspire them to be more. And that takes us to our final goal. Apart from being example, the greatest example you can be is the goal to inspire this generation and future generations with your example. On this channel, my goal is to always to teach, inspire, create, and collaborate. How about you set the goal that your achievement and your person will inspire this generation and inspire so many generations? The most powerful stories, the stories that affect us, and the more what the story makes us become after we hear it is in the power of the story. Any story that makes us become weaker after hearing the story are powerless stories. Any stories that make us become stronger after hearing the stories are powerful stories. How about a story that will inspire this generation and inspire the next generation, and setting that as a goal? If you can do that, then you will find so much happiness at the end of this, that you will not only leave this world smiling, but wherever we go after we leave the world, if we can still see the world, you'll be smiling down from that place, looking at the world you have left that is better, inspired, because you set the goal to be the most of you and gave the world the most of you, and you died empty. You set a goal to be the best son and daughter, and you were. You set the goal to master and be bigger than money, and you mastered money. You set the goal to be the best wife or husband, and you did that. And you set the goal to be an example, and you were an example. And finally, you set the goal to inspire this generation and future generations, and you did. And remember, a quote for the day say, dreams are the only essence of life we haven't lived if we haven't passionately pursued our heartfelt goals and dreams. Set a goal to achieve your heartfelt goals and dreams today through these 6 things to inspire others for your accelerated result, and to see how you can make your goals so strong that your goals pulls you towards them. Click on the video above, and I'll see you on the other side.
Hey, Lele Pinky, is super duper amazing that you found my content valuable enough for you to watch till the end. Only 5% of exceptional people do that. You're exceptional, and I deeply love and appreciate you. Hey, Lele Pinky! Don't just watch to learn. Watch to take action. And the first action is subscribe and hit the notification button so you don't miss any of our daily value action. Remember, only doers are winners.